here are, I believe this is some of the students who spoke at the walkout events.
We will accept nothing less than comprehensive gun control. And if it's what it takes, we will shame our national policymakers into protecting us.
Together, we will get stricter gun reform because it is the right thing to do. We will expand background checks because it is the right thing to do. And we will optimize our psychiatric evaluations because it too is the right thing to do.
When the commander-in-chief solution to this country's gun problem is more guns, you know we have a moral problem in this White House.
Our lives are worth more than the millions of NRA dollars dumped into political campaigns.
When national policymakers value the blood money of the NRA over the lives of children, you know we have a moral problem in the halls of Congress.
And on these issues, let me be clear. There is no compromise. We are not seeking a Republican solution or a Democratic solution. We are seeking an American resolution.
Their right to own an assault rifle does not outweigh our right to live.
Yes. So let's revive the belief that individuals like my parents had in the promise of this country so that we can remove these profound feelings of fear and anxiety in what should be our safest institution.
The adults have failed us. This is in our hands now. And if any elected official gets in our way, we will vote them out and replace them ourselves. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Okay, let me tell you how to do that. tytnetwork.com/register. That does not go to our website. It redirects to a government website where you can register. It has a messy URL. That's why we use this link. And the link will be down below in the video. Please, whatever state you're in, if you're in high school and you've turned 18, you're in college, or you're just a decent human being and you care to end the massacres of our children, go to tytnetwork.com/register. Find out how to register in your state. Find out when primaries are in your states. Find out how you could mail in ballots in your states. Go out there and vote, vote, vote. Otherwise, the current politicians are not going to do anything about the massacre of our kids.
Yeah, so we also have some of those politicians were coming out to support the marchers. If there were Republicans, I didn't see anything about it. I can't discount the possibility that there were. Seems bizarre that they wouldn't want to get involved with this, but I don't have any evidence that they did. However, BuzzFeed did capture video of some dozens of Democratic lawmakers and staff walking down the steps of the Capitol to join the protest. We're gonna just play a video right now of two. You're probably gonna recognize them, especially one. Here they are speaking at the walkouts today.
I'm proud to be here with Yana and Aaron Terrell. Aaron organized with Congressman Ted Deutsch of Florida, our leader on this issue. Representing in Congress the students who have sacrificed so much, spoken so eloquently, commanded the attention of the nation. Aaron has helped organize the Congressional Solidarity Walkout that all of us are honored to be a part of. The Congressional Solidarity Walkout. We're all moved by your eloquence and your fearless insistence on action to prevent gun violence. Thank you for bringing your urgency to this fight to the doorstep of America.
All across this country, people are sick and tired of gun violence, and the time is now for all of us together to stand up to the NRA and to pass common sense gun legislation. So I just want to thank all of you for your courage and for your intelligence and for leading the nation in the right direction. Thank you all.
So pretty much everyone reporting on this said that Bernie Sanders received an amazing reception. We don't have the video, but one of the kids, when he first walks out, someone yells, "Holy S, it's Bernie Sanders."
Yeah.
So they were big fans.
I actually have slightly mixed feelings about the politicians coming out. On the one hand, the students organized this amazing protest, and for the Democrats to walk out and join them is a powerful sign supporting their action and saying, hey, you got our attention and this is wonderful and we encourage it. And people like Senator Murphy have more than earned the right to be there fighting for gun control all along through all the tough times. So on the other hand, seeing like Democratic politicians grab the mic, it's just, I want it to be organic, and it is, and these students have done an amazing job of organizing all of this. So I don't want it to be dismissed as something political. On the third hand, if you have one, is Bernie Sanders out there with a megaphone, not at the podium, but out there in a megaphone. When he walks out and the crowd goes nuts, and then Bernie feels like he's one of them as opposed to one of the adults. Right? I mean, I think that Washington would look at that derisively, but I think that young people in America look at that with a lot of, if I might say so, love, right? Like he's here, he's got our back on this. And by the way, and Bernie has some issues with voting on gun control in the past. Let's just keep it real on that. Now he's strong today in fighting against it. That's why I give Senator Murphy a lot of credit, because he's been strong throughout. And so you have to be realistic about the positions of everybody, no matter who you support. And but anyway, so even Pelosi, Schumer coming out there and kind of getting the back of the kids, I like a lot, right? On the other hand, don't like the camera space was taken up a lot by the politicians.
Well, at that point, after the students and stuff.
I know.
But I think as long as they're actually doing the right thing. I mean, there's some politicians, even on the Democratic side, that take money from the NRA and don't have a good record on this. Certainly, and we usually point them out. But we also know that this is one of the most lopsided issues between the Republicans and the Democrats. And they at one point they passed an assault weapons ban, and they would pass limitation on the capacity, high capacity magazines and things like that. So this is one of the issues where I think at least the people that were speaking there seem to uniformly be right on the issues at the very least. Really fast, I do want to point out there was a response to some extent from the other side. Now, I didn't see the Republican politicians go out there, even the ones who might be a little bit supportive of gun control measures. But the NRA did send out a tweet. So if we could jump ahead to graphic 26, you're gonna see a little image. I'll control my own guns, thank you.
Oh, great. So kids from across the country are worried about being massacred in schools, and your message to them is to put a picture of an assault weapon and basically threaten them.
Yeah.
Well,
that's the weapon that was used against them.
To kill them, to murder them. But hey, you guys are really tough, and at least you're making a buck, right? Hey, those weapons manufacturers, every shooting, more people buy guns. They love those shootings. At least we know where your loyalties lie, which leads me to the final quote from Maya Homan, who was one of the students that protested in Palo Alto, California. She said, 17 people are dead, and I'm no longer willing to listen to politicians who deem my life less valuable than a piece of metal. If you like this video, bless your heart. We got a lot more where that came from. We do a full show every day, Monday through Friday. Come enjoy it ad-free by becoming a member, tytnetwork.com/join.